Okay, so the next thing is going to be video 3 is learning to upload your photos. Once you've taken your photos, okay, you're going to want to get them into the computer. That's what we do next. We get them into the computer. That's part of a workflow process, okay? And we're going to have to run them with a USB cord. There is a way to do it through Wi-Fi, but that will be the next video, video 4. But our main mode of being able to get them into the computer is going to be using a USB cable. So there's a port on the side. It's on the side. I don't know if you can see it. And actually, let me turn the lights on. It got dark all of a sudden. There we go. That might help. Is it better? Okay, yeah, much better. Okay, so there's a port on the side. It's like a rubber flap. Okay, if you're holding the camera the proper way, it's going to be on the left. It's a rubber flap. It's got an HDMI port, and it's got a USB port, and I think some sort of microphone port maybe, and it looks like a microphone port, or maybe it's a mouse port. I'm not really sure what that one is, okay? But your USB cable will attach, I think it's like a USB-C, okay, and then like a regular N to a USB to connect to the computer, okay? And then you'll just find your USB port on the computer and plug it in. Okay, and so now usually I have these locked up, but if I know that it's a day that's designated for us to be running stuff to our laptops, I will have a box out and it will have several of these cords in the box, and I'll probably have the box, positioned somewhere near the teacher's desk. Okay, so we're going to switch over and we're going to try to work on uploading them to our computer. Okay, so I have connected the camera with the USB port to the computer, and I am, oops, I think I'm frozen. Give me 1 second. Let's see if we can get this to work. We don't want my head. Sorry, guys. Bear with me. Okay, I think that's it. I'm just trying to be fancy and use all this technology to make the video. Okay, so we're connected with the USB cord to the computer. Where you are going to need to go on your computer once you get the connection from the camera to the computer made, you're going to go to the File Explorer folder. It's this thing. It looks like a manila file folder. Okay, it's the File Explorer. It just came up, it popped up, and you're going to open it up. Look at that. Mine is really busy. Yours is not that busy. This is kind of like the navigation menu of the File Explorer. Mine is super, super busy because I've been doing this. I'm old and I've been doing it for a while. Yours is not going to have that much stuff. So I do apologize. It might be a little bit confusing. Okay, but you are going to scroll down and you're going to look for the Canon camera. Okay, sometimes if it's not popping up, a couple of things. You might have a bad cord, USB cord. You might need to turn the camera on and off. Hopefully that's the solution. That was the solution, I think. Oops, what's going on? Don't pay any attention to that. We don't want this. It's probably under this PC. There it is. It's under this PC. Okay, and there it is right there. Okay, it's the Canon EOS Rebel T7. That is what you need, okay? You double click on it. Okay. And then it brings up, it's a SanDisk memory card. The memory card is what's storing your images, okay? You bring that up, you double click, and then you want the DCIM. I think it's like Digital Card Information Media. You double click this, and then sometimes you'll have more than one folder. It might be the Canon 100 or the 101. If it has two, you want the 101. If it just has one, you just double click, and those were the pictures. Apparently there are some pictures on here from before. Okay, and then there's the one I took earlier. Okay, so say these are all your pictures and you want these. You have a couple of options. I tend to like right click and drag and select all. You can do that. And then you can go to the top and you can copy, okay? And then you're going to move them off the camera. So you have to move them to another location. Typically, I tell kids to just put them in their pictures, okay? You are automatically going to have the camera roll or saved pictures, okay? You could put them in either or. You can begin building folders in either or, okay? Mine, again, is really busy. Okay, that's my camera roll. Let me look at my saved pictures. Okay, they're pretty busy. You could make a new folder. I'll just make a new folder. Okay, in saved pictures. Okay, and I'll double click and open it up. And then I will paste them in there. And they should paste. Oh, they don't want to paste. Here they come. They're slow. A lot's going on. We've got this program open recording, so it wants to be slow. Okay, that's one way to do it. You could also drag and drop too as well, where you kind of just select them all and then drag them into the folder. You could do that. For some reason, it didn't want to do it, guys. And the technology is working up. Let's close some things out. Let's try one more time. It's mad at me. There were too many things open. I think that's what the problem is. Okay. Okay, so let's go back. We are going to go to this PC, Canon. Okay, and here they are. Yeah, so I just kind of did a drag and select with my mouse. Okay, that would be one way to do it. You could do, I have the three dots up here. I could do a select all, would be another way to do it. A drag and drop or a select all. Okay, and then a copy and then a paste into your saved photos or saved pictures or your camera roll. Okay. Okay, if I had enough room, I could kind of drag and select and then I could move them. I could pick them up, and I call it a drag and drop. You can do that too as well. Okay, in this case, I'm just going to copy. And I think the camera is just, or the computer is being slow because we have saved pictures. Oops, and they're in there. It started to work. Let's delete. Okay, let's try this.